It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Felipe Ramirez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, if you were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately, in his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Engel, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Next up for Detroit, Nick Madrigal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Into the box, Biggio. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Roll, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he's safe. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Madrigal on third. Biggio is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Luis Robert. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. Now batting, Alec Bond, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2. Here it is.
Nope.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Oliver Lutz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. John Lester will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, man, and how about his last outing? Career win number 200. This guy is definitely one of the better pitchers of his generation, and he's a fun guy to watch because he really takes his craft seriously.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Engel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Stepping into the box, Jairo Munoz. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and no strikes. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Engel will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So stepping in, Joey Wendell. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Popped up. Devers has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Samuel Nunez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The Yanks had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Nick Madrigal runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 0-2 pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Number 7.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
He'll go to the bag for 1.
Now that.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jorge Soler. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Up next to the Tigers, the right fielder, Luis Robert.
In now, Luis Robert as he rips it on the ground to second.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
Leading off.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
The right fielder.
Hard liner to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. It's been a good series for him so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. He loses him on ball 4. So striding forward now, number 30. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
0-1.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Lester isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Alec Bond is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1. Ripped toward the gap in right. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The catcher.
1 gone here in the Detroit 3rd. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from 3rd.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. swung on but fouled off to the left. One and two, here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. First and second now, one man out. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Devers is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Madrigal. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping in, Biggio.
The batter, number 7.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And this one gets away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 11 for him on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Standing in now, Luis Robert. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. Ramirez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was selected in the 27th round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they strike for 6 in the inning, as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Tigers. Next for New York, Aristides Aquino, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So now to the plate, Bob Silva. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit back toward the mound. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Lester into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. Nunez is there, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bond. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is foul right side. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Next for the Tigers, Francisco Cervelli. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In the air out toward right field. Renfroe is there. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Samuel Nunez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Delino DeShields. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Ground ball right side. And he is going to get him at first base. And my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Lester sets. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And here comes the first baseman, Samuel Nunez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Adam Engel tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Biggio stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Thank you, Heidi. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. In now is the Yankees DH, Aristides Aquino, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the dive. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the top half of the 6th about to get started. And digging in is the veteran DH, Jorge Soler. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Outside, 2-1. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
2-2.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Right fielder,
Ready now, Luis Robert. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Delino DeShields. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Lucas Giolito enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Giolito playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 25th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Just keeping him close. Into the box now, Jairo Munoz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Nope.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Lucas Giolito gets the okay to come back into the game after the lengthy delay, and we'll see if he can settle back in at the plate to get the action started. Joey Wendell. Now a ball lined to the left side. Swing and a liner. But gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder.
First offering on its way. Hunter Renfroe is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0 from the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Rafael Devers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Lucas Sims is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Samuel Nunez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, number 30. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Felix George gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 53, Felix George.
First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
At the plate, Bob Silva. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Biggio has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Striding into the box, Danny Jansen. And their runners at the corners now. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-6 contest now. In now, Delino DeShields. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Jairo Munoz, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jairo Munoz. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 0-1 the count. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men. Mike Morin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Adam Engel. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. The Yankees entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
The next 0-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Striding in, Nick Madrigal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Number 7.
Now to the plate, Biggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Out in front of it, strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Now another 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, number 30.
To the plate now, number 30. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runners on first with 1 down. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Aristides Aquino is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So digging in now, Bob Silva. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
0-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And there's ball 2 now. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. All set to start the ninth in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Here's the first pitch to him, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Luis Robert. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Kyle Schwarber will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Jansen. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 19.
Standing in, Alec Bond. He's set. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Kyle Schwarber will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Giles, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
He's set, and the pitch. Delino DeShields comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Catch is made, and the Tigers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Lester takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Felipe Ramirez was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.